Okay, so now let's make our railroad cars. We're going to start by extending our railroad tracks. And we have this mirror modifier. I'm going to collapse that. And I can also add an array modifier. And I don't want it to go in the X direction. I want it to go in the Y direction. Let's just have 3 of them. I can do the same thing for the ties. And add another array modifier. Again, not in the X, but in the Y. If you look, I kind of need a little bit of space, so this can't be just 1. It should be, whoa. Let's go 1.05, 1.07. Let's go 1.08. I think 1.07 was good. Okay. So if I look at this from the side, again, I'm going to turn off my 3D cursor. It kind of drives me crazy. I'm going to turn on my wireframe because I like seeing that. And I'm going to grab all of that. I'm going to kind of move it this way a little bit so we're more centered up. Oh, let's just go ahead and duplicate the whole thing, and then we'll delete the stuff we don't need. So to duplicate again, I'm going to hold Control D. Now, I've been having you hit like Y or Z or something. Maybe that was confusing you. So what you can do is, you can pull away, see that I have a duplication, and then just right-click. Now, it looks like it stopped it, but actually, if I click on my Move tool, I still have my duplicate. I can just pull that out. So I have another train. I don't need a tank on it. I don't need that on it. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's see, what else do I need? I don't need that part. Let's see, I'm gonna do the wheels are gonna be a little different. They're really gonna be duplicates of these wheels. So let's call that good. So that was F2. I don't have my, oh, and I don't even have those installed. Oh well, I'm not starting over. We're going to keep going. So I'm just going to grab all this and move it this way. I'm going to hit R. I just want that and that. And I'm going to just kind of extend those out a bit. So now if I do my Alt X, I have some things deep inside. So let's just pull that one out. Pull that one out. Alt X again. Let's just do this. Let's just pull this over here. There's my doors to get into the train. Look at that from the side. Personally, I feel like these doors could be a little bigger. Let's grab these ones. Just kind of shrink that up this way. And now I can do an array on this. So I'm just collapse that. And I can go over here to array. Let's go to 3, but not the X. We'll go in the Y. Probably more. Well, let's just get 4 windows in there. Oh, that looks pretty good. And because I had that mirrored on the other side, you can see it on both sides. I'm going to just delete that one. Here, we'll look from the top. That was F3. Frame up on that. See how I'm framing up and zooming out, framing up and zooming out. I'm constantly doing that. So I'm going to move that to about right there. frame up again. I'm going to rotate. I'm going to just scale that guy in. Let's see, F2, F1. Let's do a Control F1, so I'm looking at it from this side. Let's go, I'm still in R. Let's just scale it up like that. Scale it down a little bit. We'll call that a door for the back of the train. And then I'm just going to mirror that. Mirror. Across the train. But not in the X, we'll do it in the Y. So now I got a door in the front and a door in the back. As far as these wheels, I think I'm going to do it a little different. On our array, I'm only going to have 2. Same with the axles. 2. But then with the wheels, I'm going to add a mirror, another mirror. And I'm going to mirror across that guy in the Y. So now I've got axles on both sides, or wheels on both sides. I can do the exact same here with the axles. I can add another array, and then I can choose. No, I didn't want an array. I wanted a mirror. I want to add a mirror across the Y, and I'm going to choose that guy. And now I've got axles on both sides. There's a train car, dude. I think in my preview I showed kind of a coal car. Let's go ahead and move this guy over this way. I'm going to duplicate it again by doing Control D. So I have my duplicate. I'm just going to right click to cancel that, and now I can just use my move tool to move it where I want. I think that's easier. That's how I was doing it for a long time until I discovered that I could still do the XYZ. You can do it either way, whichever makes more sense to you. So I'm thinking for a coal car, we're gonna, first of all, there won't be any windows on the coal car. There won't be any doors on the coal car. Probably not even any doors there on the coal car. All I'm gonna do really with this one is I'm gonna scale this guy in, move him over here. I'm going to do a duplicate and move it over here. Yeah, I'll do it this way. I'll just scale it down. Kind of do it to here. Something like that. Make my coal hopper bigger. This guy a little bigger. And I'm just going to call that a coal car. So our cars probably need a way to attach to each other. Let's steal this guy. Control duplicate. Right click. I'm just going to pull it up here where I can play with it. Let's scale it in this way. Scale it in this way. I'm not going to get too fancy with this. I'm going to move it over here. So I'm hitting F2. Go to the side. I'm just going to put that down in there. I'm going to call that my coupler. Let's duplicate that. Move it in the Y. Give that guy a coupler. Now if we want to, we can get a little fancier with this coal car, but we're going to keep this simple. We're just going to keep it like that. Say F2. I'm going to grab all of that. I'm going to move it forward until my coupler is coupling. And there's that. Again with this guy. Move forward until he's about there. And I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that one more time. Bring that over here. Let's frame up on it. Put that there. A for all. Let's grab all that. Frame up. Oops. I did not mean to do whatever I just did. Frame up. And actually, let's go ahead and move the whole train forward a little bit. Make sure I got just that stuff. W. So I'm pretty centered in the track. Frame up. We'll call that good, buddy. Right there. Okay, so that was the cars.